sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. Today, from the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's opening round coverage of the Charlotte Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Let's bring in a 4-time winner on the PGA Tour, a man who famously shot a 59 on the Korn Ferry Tour, Nota Begay III. Nota not home yet, but the win last week was a giant step toward earning that card.
Yeah, I couldn't think of getting off to a better start, and now the player just has to finish out very solidly these next 2 weeks, and they'll be teeing it up on the PGA Tour next year.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Now to the second hole, the par 4, and Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one dog legs to the left, and those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. No use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill.
Well, this is left all the way.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 101 yards to the front, 112 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
Ball's on the green, I know that, but I'm looking at the flag, and I don't see the ball by the flag.
A lot of big greens here at Quail Hollow. This a long one for birdie. Oh no, a lapse in concentration there. That'll cost him. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Well, from the tee, you can see plainly what you need to do, or in this case, not do. You don't want to hit it in that fairway bunker in the landing zone here at this 483-yard hole. It is the par 4 third.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. That's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction. Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Oh, that nearly went in. That's a touch of class right there. Very good effort. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 1 over. Interesting for the 2017 PGA Championship. This 4th hole was brand new. How'd they do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio came in, did all this marvellous work, found a little area over here where the players start to sort of turn around and play the very, very next hole. And this par 3, it just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry.
Did knock down the flagstick there, but he is hole high and he does have a reasonable chance at birdie. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, there is a slope that you need to take into consideration. It's going to break down the slope a little from right to left. Not an easy one.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay right where he is. Next on tap, another challenging par 4. This one, the 449-yard 5th. Split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area at the dogleg to the right. And you should have a good angle to this green. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and Now, far from the best shot I've seen today.
Needed that to turn a little more, but it hung out wide. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Now to the longest par 3 on the golf course. It is the 6th, 249 yards. Does play downhill. Frank, 3's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees and start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky, and it can easily come up short.
Now a second to this par 3. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 6th, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. This one starting a little left off the tee. How good is that, Frank? You know, to make a score, you have to make a shot, and that was some shot.
And it came right out of the middle of the club. That is truly a great shot.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. We come now to the drivable par 4 8th, measuring 346 yards. Fairway sloping left to right as you approach the green. So, a nice fade is the shot required. This starting toward the right side. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par. Now to the 9th, better than 500 yards, and it is a par 4. Is this one of the hardest holes in the course, Frank?
It certainly is. It's a great way to finish this front 9. Dogleg left, and they put the bunker right where you want to aim it, down that right side. So now you've got to go a little closer to the trees. But don't go left. Please don't go left. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
From just off the fairway, down the Noda.
157 yards left, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
Now, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. We start the inward half with the longest hole at Quail Hollow, 592-yard par 5. Fairly straight. Avoid that fairway bunker on the left and let it rip. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
How about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just 1 shot off the top spot. The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The 2 bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front.
That's going to be up the left-hand side.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is 2nd shot. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain at 4 under. We arrive here at the 456-yard 12th. Another beautiful par 4 here at Quail Hollow. There are plenty. No real trouble to speak of. If you find the fairway off the tee, you'll have a good angle at this green.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
So from the rough, down the Nota.
He's got about 98 yards to the front, 111 to the hole. Ball sitting down just a bit, but he should be able to handle it. This is the sand wedge, coming in just a bit further left than he wanted.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. Par 3, 13th hole, 208 yards, and this begins a series of holes that will test even our best players.
And the fast green on top of it. You know, Quail Hollow, Rich, as we know, is some of the quickest greens on the PGA Tour. Anything above the hole on this green is going to be very, very fast. Also, the right side of this green, if you look carefully, if you try and hit your iron shot at the right side, it has a tendency to kick further right, and more than often, it actually rolls off the green.
A little short-sighted here, left of the green for his second. He has a 12-footer here. Nope. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. Here's another chance to be a hero. It's a par 4, and it's just under 350 yards. Give it some thought. You're feeling limber. You're launching them a long ways. Have at this par 4. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
15th hole, the par 5 is 577 yards and a chance here to really turn the momentum in your favor.
You're right, Rich. Very much a swing hole because eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot. You can say that on any par 5, but a long one downhill is going to go even further. And then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot, and 6s, 7s, anything's in play. Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain right where he is. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole, 16, 17, and 18. They call it the Green Mile, and it begins with the 506-yard par 4 16. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
Staring at 142 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
I like the looks of this one.
A little short, a little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
9 feet remaining here for birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost. And it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making 2. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. "13 feet away." Oh yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll stay at 5 under. There aren't many golf courses that are both menacing and beautiful. Quail Hollow certainly is in that category, and this is a great example. The finishing hole, 494 yards, the 18th. It's a downhill tee shot. It is framed by that nasty bunker on the right. The real trouble, though, and we've seen this with tournaments through the years that have come down to the wire, is that stream on the left. If you hook it a little bit too far, you're wet. Then there's that uphill second shot, and the stream is still in play. There's a lot going on here on this finishing hole. Oh, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will be an opening round 66. That's good playing. So this a successful day's work. Frank tied for the lead after day one.
We look at that leaderboard, Rich, and it's always nice to see nobody out in front. So it's just like an absolute pack. So I'm curious to see what happens over the next 3 rounds.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notably Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.